Hello everyone, welcome back to Arranging with Judy. I am going to make a twig wreath. It's a rectangle wreath. It's one of my favorite forms of wreaths and I use it a lot. And I did a video on how to actually put this together, how to construct it. And it's pretty simple. We have branches in the back that are bigger. They're about an inch thick and they're shaped in a rectangle, and then a drill, a pilot hole drilled through and then just screwed together. And then I took these smaller branches, and you can see there's like the ends of branches, the pointy ends of branches up here, and the cut ends of the branches down here, and then I flipped them. Anyway, watch my video and you'll figure it out. But the point of this is that I have these wires that I attach to these branches to the frame with. And I leave these like this so that I can attach my materials to decorate it with. I like apple branches because they keep their color. I've had this, I think I made this in 2018 maybe. And I've used it like over and over and over again out on the back door. The back door has a rectangle shaped window in it with a little, divided light in it. So it works really well there. Anyway, so these wires that you see are sticking up so that they can receive the materials I'm going to put on, and then I'll wind them on to the frame. Okay, so what I have, I'm doing Christmas, so I have some color fir here. It's really beautiful. It holds up well. Even when it dries, it looks the same. So this is really nice to use. And I have some white spruce here that we just cut it off the trees outside. And then we have some really lovely feathery white pine. Then I went outside, out back, and I cut some rose hips. I really like to keep the wreath natural. I don't like to put plastic stuff on it, or polyester flowers or anything. If I can keep it kind of natural, that's what I like to use. So I'm going to use some of these rose hips and some red twig dogwood that I cut from out back. I'll add some of this to it with the greens so that you can see it. And then I think I'm going to use some of this red linen ribbon with it so that it makes it a really bright, and it'll show up well from on the door. So let's see. So really all I need to do is just kind of, what I'm going to do here, my plan is to do a high left and a low right. Anytime you have a high left, to balance it, you need a low right. So I'm going to do a kind of an L pattern of materials going this way and an L pattern of materials going this way. Does that make sense? All right. So I just want, I'm going to sort through my evergreens and find kind of a pointy, I want kind of a pointy piece. So this one will go here. Oh, the other thing about this frame that I really like is I like this kind of stuff sticking out like this. I think it just makes it look interesting and more natural. So I want it to have some interest. So that's how I like it. You don't have to have this stuff on top. You could just have a plain brown frame, and you could cover the whole thing with greens if you wanted. But if you do that, you won't even know that there's a brown frame under it. So that's my thoughts on it. You can do it however you want. So I'm going to take, and I'm just going to lay these things on here. Okay, doing a high left and a low right. And then I want a smaller pattern down here. So I'll do the same thing over here. And if you see what I'm doing when I lay these on here, I'm putting them over this wire. It's crossing over that so that when I tie this, it's going to be all secure on there. So let's see. One here. like that. And I'll take just a bit of this. I can see I got a little carried away with the concolor fir. I don't really need a lot of it in here. So I have a piece here and another piece here. You know, I sort of don't want such a fat piece, I guess, on this side. Okay. And then another little one over here. And another one over here. That. And then I just want a tiny bit of my white pine. And this I might put 3 pieces, one going this way, one going this way, and then a long skinny piece. This will work. All right. And then a couple pieces on this lower placement. All right, I am going to twist this part first. Uh-oh. Where did my wire go? Oh, here it is. I have it in my hand. And you want to tighten this as tight as you can. And if I have to, I can go back and add, you know, a wire along the, like down here to hold it if it's too floppy, but I shouldn't need to. All right, I covered up this wire too. Here's one. The other one should be right here. All right. Now, pull it as tightly as you can. Okay, then I want some of these branches in here because I think these would be really pretty. Oh, you know, I know this would poke Mr. Barrett in the eye when he came in the back door, but I really like the way that looks. I'm going to have to tame it a little bit because I don't know, he gets a little testy when he walks in and gets his eye poked out. So I'll use that one there and maybe one more over here. You think it'll poke his eye? We'll find out. That's too big. I have a couple little pieces here. All right. Alrighty, so I'll twist these in and then, come on, wire. And I want to catch some of these little branches so that this won't slip out. This one right here. And then I'm going to make a quick bow. So this bow, I think I want this to go, I want it to go all the way to there, just in case. I'm going to just start with this long of a tail. And I'm going to just gather the ribbon in my hand, in between my 2 fingers and my thumb. And I'm going to make a loop. And then I'm going to gather all this, put it right flat to the back, like that. Pick up this bottom finger, give the ribbon a twist, and make another loop. And I think I might just want 3 little loops on this. Yeah. And I have a taped wire right here that I'm going to put on here. And this will go right here. Go down. This I'm going to cut off. And you know, you can cut this off straight, but a straight line to me goes nowhere. You either need to give it an angle cut or a fishtail cut so that it looks finished. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing with this. I'm just going to give this a little fishtail cut. All right, and this goes right here. And it'll go all the way to the back. And I'm going to twist it. And then this one, I want this attached. I think I do. Let's do this. This underneath. No, maybe I want it over it. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. And then I'm just going to add a couple of cones here and there to this. And I just wired the cones, and I'm just going to put them in and around. Oops. Okay, got it. And a nice big fat one here. These through the greens and twist. And then another cone on this side. And another cone down here. And then, you know, I sort of feel like I'd like to have just a little tiny, like maybe a single loop of ribbon right here on this end to just balance, or maybe just that enough. I think that will be enough. And I'm going to wire it on there. And then I'm going to let this hang a little ways down this streamer. And then I think on the end of this streamer, I'll put a pine cone. I just need to wire this real quick. Just slide that wire in between the layers of the cone and twist. And then I'll just grab this. Let's put a little finish on this. And then I'll just gather this together about here and add this cone to it. Better. Okay. Add this cone to it. And then I'll need a cone. I'm going to cut these off. I'll kind of twist them back because I don't want them banging against my door. And I'll cut them off in the front, but you just won't see it. All right, so that'll hang down there, and then this one I'm just gonna cut off right about here. And then I just have to put a couple cones at the bottom, and all right. Oh, fat one right here. And the longish one, I still think I need one right up in here. Maybe I'll just put it through the ribbon quickly. And then this one will go right through here, I think. All right. And then you can, you can add ribbon. You can add some of the rose hips in there. I'm not sure if these will show up in on my door. We have a very long driveway, and but I'd kind of like to have a little of the red berries in here. I think it adds, don't you? So I might just go back and add a couple of these. What I'd probably do is, I guess I have to. Ian's telling me I'm taking a while on this, and I told him this was going to be a quick video. So let me see if I can do this quickly. There and here. Here. I just always have to just add just one more thing, and it's going to get me into trouble here. So put this through here and tie it in the back. Oh my goodness, I had it. All right, and then a couple little pieces at the bottom. And I think we'll be done. Maybe just right in here. These things are mean. All right. And then do I need a little something right here where my ribbon ended. I'm going to put this pine cone right there. And then any place where you aren't using, the wires that, that you attached all this to, you can just like kind of curl it around and it'll look like grapevine tendrils. All right, so let's see how it looks. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to show this whole thing, am I? Can I do it this way? Can you see it? No? I have to go back here. Can you see it? Down? But now you can't see my little dangling pine cone, can you? All right, well, that's it. I'll try and get a good picture of it, okay? Thanks for watching.